Matt wants to lose weight, but he didn't change his eating habits. Jenny wants to read more often, but her evening routines remain the same. Any goal starts with the I want to, but motivation alone will bring you nowhere if you don't make small changes. New Year's resolutions are the perfect example of what not to do. People love to create a list of their desires for the new year. However, they don't define how they plan to achieve them. Simply telling myself, this year I'm going to eat less sugar, will not make me eat less sugar. Maybe the next few times I'm going to be around sugar, I will refuse it. But our lives are busy, so soon I will forget about my goal and my old habits will surface. Which made me wonder, why do we fool ourselves over and over again? And what can we do about it? I found 2 reasons. First, because when we come up with new goals, we usually get pretty excited. In that moment, we truly believe we can do it. In fact, in that moment, we can do incredibly hard things, because we are filled with motivation. That's the moment where promises are made. What else do you need when you get the power of the mind? However, our motivation has ups and downs, so in the next days or weeks when our motivation wears off, we will fall into old habits, leaving nothing behind but memories of excitement. The second reason of why we don't naturally do small changes is because most people believe what they need is to make big changes, go big or go home. If I want to get fit, I need to work out 1 hour every day. That would be wonderful, but when we put high expectations towards ourselves, we usually don't even get started. But for some reason we continue to fool ourselves. I have a friend, Philip, who wanted to start exercising every day. He had done some gym in the past, but I know how hard it is to keep consistency, so I suggested to start small and increase over time. He refused. He wanted to regain his shape and he had to work out for 1 hour every day. A month later I asked him how it was going. He did a few sessions in the beginning, but eventually he stopped. He missed 1 day, he tried to compensate it in the next day, but it quickly got out of control and he ended up quitting altogether. Big changes are hard and scary, so don't be like Philip and make small changes instead. Small changes require little motivation, put the ball going and help us fuel our motivation with progress, so that we can escalate it later. And any goal can benefit from a small change. I have a friend, Mike, and if you are wondering, Mike is not his real name, but he is real, I promise. Mike is single and wants to find a girlfriend, but for years Mike was doing the same things and it was just not working. So, Mike and I talked about what he was currently doing and what possible changes could he make to his strategy. In the end, we came up with new ideas, so it was nice. The point is, don't wait for things to happen, make small changes. Alright, so making small changes is the way to go. But which small changes, you ask? Let's imagine one of your goals is to get a raise. Your first step is to break down how you can achieve your goal and basically shoot a bunch of questions. In this case, how do people get raises in your company? Have you ever got one? How much did you get? When did you get it? And why did you get it? Is your boss who decides the raises? Based on what you think he decides it? Is it based on your results or is it comparing to others? Before you make any plan on how you will achieve your goal, you need to have a good idea of what will work. In our example, let's imagine you discovered you don't actually know how you can get a raise. So, your first action could be to ask your boss what you need to do to get a raise. Once you do that, you will learn the next steps. Each goal is different, so dedicate some time to think about it and brainstorm some ideas. If you have a friend or a mentor to help you, even better. Alright, by now you already explored how to achieve your goal, so it's time to bring plans and ideas into reality. However, this is the most challenging step. Creating new habits and quitting bad ones is harder than we think. But don't worry, I got you covered. I love habits and I have already explored a little bit of its world. My suggestion is always to start your habits as small as possible and grow from there. Also, pay close attention to when you will do your new habit, because usually people just forget about it. Personally, I like to place a new habit after one that I already have. I have a video explaining all about it that you can watch it later. The same applies for breaking bad habits, which can be 10 times harder than creating new ones. The best strategy is usually to reduce and replace it with something else. But watch my 30 days detox video at the end to help you get started. This step may be hard, but it is so rewarding. As soon as you start changing your habits, it means you are progressing towards your goals in a sustainable way. Your bad habits are your obstacles and your new habits are the steps you make. So far, so good, but our strategy doesn't stop here. There's a critical step missing. Take time to analyze your progress and how far you are from your goal. If you are not progressing as you wanted, analyze why and adjust your strategy. This is what I call inspect and adapt, and it's not only useful to achieve our goals, but to so many other areas of our life. Not so long ago, my friend Rachel was having a hard time. She wanted to get fit, but she hated workouts at home, even tiny ones. So, one day, a friend suggested for her to swim instead. She always loved to swim, so right away she joined the gym with a pool and started going there 3 times a week. She told me she's loving it and is making great progress on her goal. Sometimes we just have to adapt our strategy. Having goals is how we push ourselves to become healthier, better, and in the end happier. And that's the purpose of this channel. I hope this strategy brought you new insights that you can apply to nail your goals. This first video will help you start new habits, while the second one will help you quit bad ones. Thank you for watching until the end, I hope you enjoyed. See you on the next video.